Afternoon, guys. We're just gonna have a look at Lee's van here. Rust till dawn, is it?
Yeah, rust till
dawn.
So,
how long have you had the van, Lee?
I've had it just over a year. It took us just under a year to build it from start to finish.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Really nice.
Bit of labour of love. A lot of hours spent.
Yeah, it's definitely a one-off, mate.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. So how long did it take you to build the van itself?
Just under a year, but I mean, in real terms, probably 3 years squeezed into a year.
Yeah,
the amount of time measuring and getting everything to fit, I was working mega long hours the aim was to do it in less than a year, and we just about achieved it.
I've never seen a T4 with French doors.
No, the barn doors.
There?
Well, what we wanted to do with this van was build something different and bring something new to the scene that people hadn't done before. Every modification had to be something that we wasn't copying from anywhere else. We researched it, made sure it hadn't been done, and that was the idea with the split barn doors, the split rear tailgate, roof mount intercooler, just new mods that hadn't been seen before.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. And the welding, I like how rustic.
Yeah, a lot of rustic welding on it, and the good thing, because it wasn't, I mean, it's a show van but not a shiny show van, so
yeah, nice.
It really wanted to be rough and ready. You know, the weld's not finished how they normally would be on a polished van. So
how long did it take for it to rust? Because I think that's the hard bit,
that was actually one of the hardest bits. It was. The first time we bare metaled it, it was 3 months outside in the worst of weathers, and nothing happened at all. So we had to bare metal it again. Third time, we just had to leave it to nature, and it started to go. But it was a slow process.
So where did you get all the bits for it? Did you gather it over time, or was it just one job? Yeah,
the bits were collected over the space of a year. It was antique fairs, car boot sales, skip diving. A bit of recycling.
I like a bit of skip diving myself.
So
I work on the scrap, and the other stuff that I bring home, the missus kills me after. She thinks, what's this you brought home now, you know? And it pays off with this, because I think that would give the van the character. That there's a bit of everything, and it's always something new to look at.
That's right, yeah. It was trying to find something in keeping with the era of it, of what we were trying to achieve, and so it was all handpicked really.
Yeah.
What would work with it and what wouldn't. So.
How's it drive?
It drives really good. We've had to do a lot of suspension mods on it, but we've had to do the mods properly as well.
I love it. I think it's fantastic, mate. You've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You deserve every trophy you can get, possibly, I think.
Thanks.
Because it's easy enough to polish a van, I think.
Yeah. It's good to pull up in a show and shine now, and not have to get out with the polish.
Exactly,
we can get breakfast on and chill now.
Yeah.
Wipe a bit of dust off the wheels, and we're ready to show.
So is this your first build, or have you done many builds?
I've done many builds over the years, but they've normally been nice painted vans. But it got to the point where every van I've done it's just another shiny van.
Yeah, of course.
The same as the next shiny van. I thought we need to build something that's just out there that people haven't seen before.
I've never seen nothing like this. I think the character of it is just priceless.
Yeah.
And it's good that you can't go out and buy one of these.
Yeah.
It's personal, it's your build, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like about it the most, I think, because it's unique to you.
Yeah.
It's your van, you know? Even with my own van, I've had people come and try and buy it. I'm like, well, no, I built this van.
Yeah.
It, you know?
I mean, this has been my heart and soul put into this one. It's the last one.
Yeah.
I've spent too many hours on them over the years, and I thought
no more after this.
No, this I'll add to it, and there will be an addition to it at some stage, which we're building a trailer to match the theme of the van. So I'm going to just concentrate now on doing bits to this and keep it. It's my van. It's got my character in it, and there'll never be another.
There won't be another.
No. So.
Do you want to have a walk around and point some stuff out for us?
Yeah, no problem.
To see what's what on it?
Yeah.
I noticed you've got the intercooler up on the roof. I've never seen nothing like that.
No, well that was another
Does it work?
thing. Yes.
It's real,
it's actually plumbed in. To start with, I just fancied something different on the start of the roof, and I thought an intercooler. I wanted a big intercooler.
Yeah.
But that sort of size, it was impossible to fit to the front. I was like, well, why don't we put it on the roof? So we Googled it to see what vehicles have had roof-mounted intercoolers. We can't find one. So I thought, that's unique.
Gotta do it.
Yeah. And the added bonus, because of the airflow and how cool that is coming into the turbo now, we're up to about 160 brake on tap. Yeah, we've put bigger injectors in it, did a few engine mods, but that intercooler gave us like a massive brake horsepower.
It's huge.
Now. Yeah, and it works really well. There's people that said it couldn't be done, you get turbo lag, but
it's so far away.
Yeah.
It's so far away. What horns are they then?
So the horns this side are truck horns. Sorry, train horns. The ones that side are truck horns. So they're off an old vintage Volvo lorry.
Ah, right, okay.
The train horns are off a 1950s Class 37 diesel. Locos. Yeah, they are actually off a train. Yeah.
You got to give us a blast of them.
Yeah, right. Let's have a listen.
Good. It's got to be.
So these are the truck horns.
Oh yeah.
And then you've got
Intercity.
Yeah, Intercity. Yeah, but just don't tell British Rail and they'll want them back.
Say nothing, innit? Say nothing.
Yeah.
So I can see you got Porsche wheels on them.
Yeah,
Did they go straight on?
No. Again, it was every modification I did to this van caused me a headache with the next modification.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a case of fitting the wheels on. On the front, they're 8.5 inch.
Yeah.
The rears are 10s. The rears were quite easy. I built the arches out. I didn't need to do suspension mods on the back. Just mods with the springs and that. But the fronts caused me a headache. Yeah. Clearance issues. The geometry was totally out. So I had to custom build the suspension from start again to suit what I got with Adam catching and to get it to ride nice as well, because we do a lot of miles. It seems
to be very low.
Yeah.
What have you done to the suspension to bring it down so low?
It's literally the lowest you can go now. It's down to, I mean, the sump is sitting 1.5 inches off the tarmac. If I brake on cat's eyes on the motorway, it'll take them out. It's that low.
That low, like.
Yeah, well, I've actually raised the engine and the gearbox to give me more clearance, but
God,
I literally can't.
To get it to ride.
I literally can't go any lower.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've achieved what I wanted.
It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And I like the patina look anyway. I think it gives it so much class in it, you know.
Well, that was another thing. There's so many vans out there with the rat and rusty look, but it's normally fake rust paint.
It is, it's not normally a sticker.
Everybody comes and says, like, how did you get the effect with the rust paint? I'll say, it is rust. Yeah, there's
you
no
can even have a look,
substitute.
it is rust.
No substitute for real rust. And then we just wax it now to stop it going any further.
Yeah.
Cut the oxygen and moisture off it. Can't go any further.
So what type of wax would that be then?
It's called Morris Anchor Wax. It's actually like a corrosion preventative. Yeah, just rubbed in. Yeah, and it seems to work. I mean, through the winter it'll spend its life inside anyway.
Yeah.
It's more of a festival van, this one. I've got my other van which we camp in the winter.
Yeah.
So it won't be subject to like extreme weather. It will have to be looked after, sort of thing.
I think it's great, mate. Very, very good. So the standard engine, just with a remap and
it's the standard 2.5, bigger injectors. We had remapped it to the turbo, different air induction system on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the biggest upgrade was the intercooler.
Yeah.
It's all about the cooler air you can get in there. It's more bang for your buck, like.
That's right.
So it was amazing that the power difference once we've done.
I've done a lot of work with bigger intercoolers, really, on Land Rovers. And the power to what you get from just cooling that air down a lot more quicker. It's fantastic. People think that you need to put more fuel in. It's about cooling.
Yeah, it's denser air when it's cold.
Yeah.
So to test the theory, I mean, when we're going up the motorway, we'll hit a hill. Yeah. If I put my hand out my window this side, you literally can't touch that pipe. So that's the hot air going through, and Kate will put her hand out that side, and she's like, it's lukewarm. So that's I mean, it's way bigger intercooler than I needed, but the bigger the better.
It looks
just
suits it.
Yeah.
The ones I used to put on Land Rovers and Discos and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
They used to be like 3 times the depth of the standard, and it'd be hard to put them in. Yeah. Once you put them in, the brake horsepower you get on the torque.
Yeah, it's unbelievable what difference it makes. I mean, this is a non-intercooled model, so it's 88 brake horsepower from the factory. They do a 102 brake, which is intercooled, but the intercooler is literally that size, and it sits in the engine bay, so you're still getting the heat they call them an interwarmer on these, not an intercooler, because it don't do what it's supposed to. No, it don't really. No, it's just bragging rights that you got an intercooler.
Yeah. It is intercooled, I swear.
Yeah.
Even if it's to a tin can.
Yeah, that's it. And other mods we've done, like we tried to reuse everything I could that was cut off it. I mean, the spoilers for these, you can only get the plastic ones with the humps, and I don't like it. So when I cut the side window out, the steel that was left, I cut that in half, and that's what I made that out of.
Brilliant,
yeah, the panels out the side.
So you've used everything really. That's
Good.
That's a good thing.
Just tried to keep the old look with it, you know, going back to like the split screen days, really.
So tell us about that back door. Was the back door easy to do because you've split that as well?
Yeah, that was. I mean, I did the side doors. It caused me a massive headache, and I thought I might as well just torture myself a bit more now and do the same with the back. It's I mean, the back it wasn't really functional at what I thought of it. It was more just to be something different. But the bonus is now you can lie down in the bed, look out at the sea, and you've got that covering all the stuff up at the bottom, and it's a shorter tailgate. It just works nice.
Yeah, I like it. I love it. You got some more horns on it as well, we got the rat in the cage.
These horns were the original. They were the original horns I started with on the front.
Right.
So we started with them. That's the only ones I could find, and then I found a bigger set, mounted them. I thought, I'm happy with them now. But then we went to a car boat set in Huntingdon a few weeks back, and I was like, look at them bad boys, they're going on. So I went as the bigger ones then, and
I think it's lovely and really nice. Great job. I think it's one of my favourite bands that I've ever seen.
Lovely, thank you.
My cup of tea. See, I've ridden Harleys and stuff for years. And I like the old school hardtail Harleys.
Yes, same with me. I've always been into the old school upright Harleys myself, and it was keeping it that theme really. I was sick of the modern stuff that I've been building, but it looks the same as the last one that's been done. I thought this one it's my final push, and it needs to be out there as something totally different.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's the wackiest vehicle I've ever seen. And I think it's great, mate. Well, we wish you good luck in the comp today. I hope we get some trophies, mate.
Yes, it would be nice.
And it's great talking to you, pal.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good to meet you, Willz. Thank you. Cheers.